Hi, I'm Chelsea of Friday Pattern Company, and today I wanted to talk about maternity sewing patterns, or rather, irregular sewing patterns that can be worn during maternity. So I'm currently about 7.5 months pregnant, and I started off my pregnancy wanting to do a lot of sewing for this time in my life, but this is my first child and I didn't really know what to expect as far as like body changes and things like that. So I ended up actually not sewing very much, and I've found that there are certain patterns that I had from before that I can still wear, maybe styled a little bit differently. Today I just kind of wanted to share a roundup of what I can still wear during pregnancy and what I think I'll still be able to wear after pregnancy, because I've wanted to avoid anything that would only be useful during like this short period of time in my life. And yeah, I think that a lot of Friday patterns and also some other patterns I'll share at the end lend themselves well to a wardrobe that you can wear before, during, and after pregnancy. So I'm going to share some of the Friday patterns that I've still been wearing, and then at the end I have a few honorable mentions of other sewing pattern companies that I had made their patterns previously and have been wearing them through pregnancy, because there's a few really great patterns. Yeah, I have found that I've been enjoying watching these chatty style YouTube videos, so if this is something that you like, let me know. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments, and yeah, we can get started. Okay, so the first one, I'm still wearing it right now actually. This is the Donny shirt that I hacked into a dress. I'm going to hunt down, whenever it's like a hack, it's either on our YouTube or on our blog that we show you how we did it, but I will hunt down where it is and put it in the description down below. But basically this is a Donny shirt that I made a long time ago, and it has like a gathered tier. I'll put pictures of me right here. Made it so that before it was kind of like a baby doll dress, and now it just fits really nicely as a dress that has room for a belly. And yeah, this fabric is an organic cotton twill that I got from Spoonflower, and the print is designed by a local Santa Cruz artist. Her name is Allie, but her business is called Blind the Sun, and this dress is so cool. I wear this with biker shorts now because it was already a little bit short. Now it's really short without the shorts. But I think having like a fun print, so much maternity wear that I see has like a lot of, it's like really soft colors and kind of prints that are cute but not necessarily my style. So I love wearing this. Makes me still feel like I'm like a cool chick. Okay, so this next dress is the Davenport dress, and I did actually make this at the beginning of my pregnancy. I sized up, so I normally wear a size medium. I made a size large for this dress because I anticipated getting bigger, but the Davenport itself is already a pretty flexible fit. It has a drawstring at the waist and a lot of ease through the middle, so it's already something that you could make oversized, or even if you made your actual size, you could probably wear it for a fair amount of your pregnancy. I made this in a block print cotton from Blackbird Fabrics, and I love this fabric. You'll see I have another dress made out of it. It's just really nice when you're pregnant. I mean, I don't know if you've been pregnant, you know this, otherwise you might not know this. You're a lot more sensitive to the sun, and so actually having like a summer, something that I can wear in summer that has long sleeves is kind of nice to be able to stay a little bit covered up, but it's super light and breezy, and it's black. I can just like sweat into it and no one will know. Yeah, so besides just the fact that it is kind of one size bigger than I would normally make, no hacks, and I love how it turned out. Next up, I have been wearing the Butte No Button Up, and this is our just like button up top. This is also a size large. I made it before I was pregnant, but I just wanted a slightly more oversized version, so this is a size large. you can see this is actually my sew along version that I made. So you can see this be sewn from beginning to end if you're interested. And so how I wear this now is just I wear it over dresses sometimes, like open, and then I also wear it with just the last button or two unbuttoned, but I actually can button them, the bottom buttons, if I really wanted to. Again, I'm wearing it here with biker shorts because those are what I wear most days. Yeah, I think that this has just been like a good, again, sleeves that I can wear in summer because it's light cotton and it feels good. So yeah, I've just really enjoyed having this as like a styling piece in my wardrobe, and this one is breastfeeding friendly for the future. I'll still be able to wear it and just pop the snaps open. Next up is this is a saltwater slip hack that I made last summer, I believe. It might have been 2 summers ago, but you'll recognize the fabric from the Davenport dress. I absolutely love this. It's one of my most worn, like, handmade dresses because it's so comfortable and it's so easy. So the hacks that were on this were that I made it slightly more A-line through the body, and then I added a big gathered tier. So it kind of has a drop waist, and then it has this gathered tier at the bottom. And again, we'll hunt down where the instructions are for this hack and put them in the description down below. But this dress, it has been like my favorite thing to wear. It's just so comfortable and easy to pull on, and I feel cute in it, and I felt cute before. I feel cute now. I'll feel cute in the future. So definitely a really fun thing to have. Yeah, and I just love something that you can wear again and again. And this is definitely, I think it's partially, I mean, obviously, like, I love the style. It's partially that I just really love this fabric. I think it's one of the easiest fabrics to wear because it's just like, it's so comfortable. So yeah, there's my hacked saltwater slip. I have another saltwater slip that I have been wearing that's made, that I didn't take pictures in, but it's made from kind of like a crepe type fabric, so it has a little bit of stretch in it. It looks totally different. You can really see how pregnant I look in it because it's more form-fitting, and I can only really wear it because it has a little bit of stretch in the fabric, but it's a totally different look than this one. Yeah, if I recall the picture I took of my like reflection in a car window, and so it is slightly like distorted, but you kind of get the idea. Yeah, I love wearing that one as well, but it's crazy how different this looks. And also this one, the crepe one, was made in a medium. I think both of these are mediums, but yeah, the A-line shape of the block print one really makes it a more flexible fit. Okay, so this one is an obvious one. I can still wear all my Wilder gowns. The Wilder gown I designed years ago, long before I ever had the notion to have a child, but it is a great pregnancy dress. It's also like a breastfeeding friendly style because it opens up at the front. So yeah, the Wilder gown is amazing. I know that Paige made Wilder gowns when she was pregnant, and I've seen lots of maternity Wilder gowns. It's, you know, big tiers of fabric, so it's really comfortable when it's hot out and you don't want fabric to be like too close to you. And then there's also the long sleeve option, so if you're pregnant in winter, that's also an option. Yeah, I love it. I have a lot of Wilder gowns. I have Wilder gown as a shirt. I have all these other ones that I've been wearing through my whole pregnancy, and they're wonderful. Okay, so this next one is our newest pattern that we just released, the Wren wrap dress. And I already showed, I did do a couple modifications when I made this to accommodate my belly. So I made a size large in the top and I graded out to an extra large at the waist. And that's it. You can watch me make this version in the sew along video for the Wren wrap dress, but it's lovely. It's a great sundress and it is breastfeeding friendly. I could definitely pop a boob out. Yeah, and I mean, I've got dresses galore and I have been wearing this one to like, if I have to be a little bit dressed up, it's really nice to have. Yeah, and I anticipate it'll still fit afterwards. Because it's a wrap, the fit is more flexible, so like it'll just get pulled in tighter. Next up is the Do dress, which I actually love wearing this dress more as a pregnant person than I did even before when I wasn't pregnant. The silhouette has kind of this like dewdrop, if you will, shape, and it is just like so comfortable but also so cute for a little round body. And so I love wearing this dress. Not only is it like crazy comfortable, it's just like I feel a little bit put together. Yeah, and this fabric is a modal fabric that I got from Stone Mountain & Daughter. I believe it's a dead stock fabric from the fashion brand Amour Vert. And they might still have it in stock, but this fabric is so soft. Yeah, I definitely suggest like something kind of like with a little bit of drape and like a lot of softness like this. Okay, so the last Friday pattern before we head into my other patterns that I've been wearing that aren't Friday patterns. This is a combo. The flaneur pants are released from earlier. I think we released these in May. They're pants. I have not been wearing very many pants. And the only pants that are kind of comfortable right now, I have a couple like pairs of actual maternity pants like ready to wear that someone handed down to me. And I have not found them to be very nice to wear. I don't know. I think it's just maybe not comfortable for me the way that my body's shaped. It's really hard for me to wear things super low. Yeah, so these flaneur pants are actually the only pants that I have that like fit me. I don't love the fit of them on me, but they are comfortable, which I appreciate because sometimes I do need to wear pants. So these pants, when I made them, I was pregnant and I sized up to a size large, and then I also lowered the front rise by 1 inch, and I talk about that in the so long video. You can see me make these, and I really like them. If I had known, I would have actually lowered the front rise a little bit lower because, yeah, it could be probably another like 1.5 inches lower, and it would sit even better under my belly. But the way that the back elastic is with the front being a little bit lower, it does sit pretty comfortably under my belly, and I really appreciate that because I don't know, sometimes you need pants, not just bike shorts. And then I'm wearing this with the Anna Allen Anthea top hack. This hack I almost feel like is like just as popular as the original pattern, but if you don't know, the Anthea top and dress pattern that Anna Allen has is really nice. And then she has a blog post where she does this hack to lower the neckline and add that like ruffle, and change up the sleeves a little bit. And I've had this top forever. I love it. And it fits really nicely still and is comfy and cute to wear. I kind of wish that I thought I was going to make more of these this summer, but I haven't really wanted to sew, but I wish I had more of them. Because it's just such a lovely breezy style and it's cute. Like it's going to be cute before, during, and after. It does button down the front, so technically breastfeeding friendly. You can also lift it up because it's loose. Okay, the next non-Friday pattern that I have been wearing and loving is the Marcel dress by Chalk and Notch Patterns. It is, yeah, it's kind of like it's just a loose style. It still fits really nicely and it's fun to just wear a big loose dress. I know there's so many big loose dress patterns on the market, but I do find myself gravitating towards them, not even just during pregnancy, but before as well, just because it's comfortable and you get to show off the fabric, which as people who sew, most of us are really into fabric and you want to show off the gorgeous fabric you found. So I love this, and I love like it's white cotton that I made it out of with these little daisies on it, and it's just the right amount sweet. Next up is this Merchant & Mills pattern. This is the Florence dress, which I made from a silk that I picked up at Stone Mountain and Daughter Fabrics. I love this dress. I made it before I was pregnant. I loved it back then. I love it now. I love how it's like basically just a tent, but I feel kind of chic in it. And I think maybe it's because it's silk. But I've seen other versions that are like absolutely stunning. And there's also a shirt view to this pattern that would be really cute. And yeah, the pattern itself was a little tricky to follow at times, and if I made it again, I think, and these were my pre-pregnancy thoughts, I thought the arm fit a little bit tight, so I would maybe size up the sleeve. But other than that, I love how it fits, and I love this dress. My camera started to run out of batteries, but I have a couple other things that I also really love, so I don't necessarily have pictures of them. But the Una dress by Vicky Sews Patterns, which I made years ago. It's really cute, and it looks really cute pregnant. The version I made is from this like bright green poplin, and I will find a picture and put it here of me wearing it. It's also cute pregnant if you're comfortable. Like the bra situation's a little bit weird, but my feelings have been to not wear a bra while pregnant, or just wear like something really minimal, because I haven't wanted to be like squished at all. So if you're someone who really needs a bra, this one's probably not going to work for you. But yeah, this has felt really cute. The like cutout with, there's lots of space in the boobs and then there's lots of space in the belly. This little cutout has just felt fun and sassy. The other dress that I did not get a chance to photograph was the Eleonora dress by Silver Saga Patterns that I made again long before I was pregnant. It turned out so beautiful, but I will say these patterns are really expensive, and I waited until there was a sale and I picked one up. I found the instructions to be very lacking and there were some steps missing. I had said something about it and she said that she did an update like after I purchased the pattern, so take that for what you will. Supposedly the instructions have become more robust since then, but I would say this is a very expensive pattern, and yeah, I definitely needed to like figure things out along the way, but it is beautiful. And I've basically like worn this dress out. I've worn it so much. So I think if you want to make a dress in this style, there's also other sewing patterns that look similar. There's one from my friend Nina at Nina Lee Patterns, and there is one that's kind of similar from Chalk and Notch. And yeah, I think those are worth checking out, or the Silver Saga one as well if you want to go for it. But yeah, and so that is my roundup. It's honestly not a complete list because there are other patterns I've been wearing, but I ran out of energy to put things on. But if you have like a favorite pregnancy pattern or breastfeeding pattern or even a postpartum pattern that you love, that you made, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. And thanks for watching, and yeah, happy sewing. I hope you guys have a great day.